How you guys doing? This is Martin. You know me from my series on how to pay off your car loan in 36 months without giving up Starbucks. You guys have been watching my other series where we talked about the unemployment articles 2101 to 2104. Talked a little about why you shouldn't do a forbearance on your house, because you're just saying if you're not going to make a payment on your house this month, you're saying you're going to make two times your salary. You're going to make two payments when you can't make one payment. So basically, you're going to have to technically make it almost two times as much to cover all your expenses that you may have, and also to pay for your forbearance. And then, like, the banks will let you do it for a year, because the forbearance is not for you, the homeowner. The forbearance is for the bank, for you to just stay on the hook and not just sell the house, but for you to, like, okay, I'll keep the house, and then you'll do something where you want to do a what is it, loan modification thing, and you just keep paying. But you don't realize your house is going down in value. I mean, if your house would go down in value, and if you're in a nice neighborhood where you have jobs coming in, amusement parks, malls and stuff. But look what happens with malls closed. They become ghost towns. Who would ever thought Disneyland would close? But the people in that area, not where Disneyland is. Where Disneyland is, if you go by just past that little Sizzlers, it's like a ghetto. So those are not good houses. Those people are broke. So like you're in the Beverly Hills or you're in the Culver City, where you're in an area where the people are making, like, you're talking about multi-million-dollar houses. Other than that, your house is going down in value. So if you're thinking about doing a forbearance for your house, sell it. So today is April 30th. I think Miami's going to open up by next week, May 5th. I think you have some other states that have been opening up. So what have you been doing to get yourself ready? This year, this is the last day, my $40, $100, $597 program. After this week, I'm doubling the price, because now it's basically now it's become fit survival of the fittest, man. I'm gonna just help the people who want to spend the money, get the additional training so they can get back to work. Those are the people I'm gonna help now. I'll let you guys. You can keep getting your unemployment check, and you can work with Uncle Trump to see if he'll get some more money. But I'm looking for the hustlers now, man. Like, you already have people getting divorced. Wives and husbands realize, oh, if we're not working, I don't want to stay with this person. And they don't even want to wait till they start jobs. It's like, that's their excuse to get rid of you. And people don't realize that. So look for the divorce rate to go up about 20. Usually it's 49% a year. It'll probably hit 56, 57, 58 a year. Especially with women making money now. There's really no need to hang out with a guy who's masculine, or who's just not making no money, or who's just a problem person. It's like, why? In the old days, I mean, don't watch the older women. They'll get started divorced. And like, man, these guys have money. I have more money than him. Why am I listening to his BS? So what are you doing? Martin Morris, P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California, 92402. $40, $100, $597 check. Mail the check to me, and I'll get you the proper program. But what are you doing to get back to work? I'm focusing on you first 6.6 million people who got your unemployment checks, because you guys are the ones who the clock started on that bonus $600. That's only for 13 weeks, and then that goes away. So some of you thinking, I'm okay, I can use that $3,600 to cover my house, pay for my bills. Well, that's going to go away in 13 weeks. And now that's like the $600 you're probably using to pay for your nice car or make up the difference on your house, but that's going to go away. What you going to do? That's when people are going to start going back to work, starting to cry. I have nothing to do. What's been going on? That's when you'll find the real damage. But I'm talking to you guys who've been following me the past couple of weeks. When I get you the unemployment articles, I said, hey, talk to you about the housing. Do you want to be a deadbeat? Talk to you about the forbearance. Do you want to keep the house, or why don't you sell the house? I was laid off in 1995. $1,440. That's how much I got a month. Not a week, a month. Some of you guys are getting $3,600 a month. What are you spending it on, man? If you're sitting at home, other than, I know some of you spending it on toilet paper, canned vegetables, biscuits, and mixed frozen vegetables. I hope I mentioned those. That's it. You guys don't buy any other foods, so you must have plenty of money. So are you using it to pay for your house? Are you using it to pay for your car? Are you using it to get drugs? I mean, what are you using that money for? Use that money to give yourself the edge. This is the time. You have the time to. It's like a second new year. Like, hey, what I want to do to make some money? What can I do to get back? Because now when you go in, you want to go in with confidence when you talk to the employer. When you're not at the employer, you want to make sure you're not blowing your money. The more money you have saved, you'll feel more confident. You'll go into the interview. And what are you doing just to ask people for money? Say, hey, Tom, you owe me some money. Why don't you pay up? And I want to teach you, hey, when you start working again, don't be afraid to ask people for money. Don't be afraid to upset someone that they won't give you any more business because you asked them for the money. And also keep asking for the money. What's the worst that's going to happen? They'll give you some partial amount. Worst that can happen if you give you zero. Or say, okay, when can I come back and get something? Start the process. That was the mistake I made when I got laid off. I didn't ask for the money, man. I thought, okay, I'm just going to be nice and let them give it to me. Well, 26 million people got it given to them. That's what happens. I can't do that anymore, man, because now it's going to be a lot of people out there. And then look at Disneyland. They're not thinking about opening up till next year. You're looking at some movie theaters maybe opening up in July or August. So this is a time. Get out there, make you some money. Go start applying for those jobs. In fact, today I had an interview yesterday. I'm going to have an interview today at 4:30, and I'll have one more tomorrow. Practice is a Zoom interview. It's not the same as the real interview, but at least you can say, hey, you go talk to someone when you go do a regular in-person interview. Hey, have 4 or 5 Zoom videos, send in some applications. This is what I got started. In the meantime, I've been realizing, hey, I could have taken care of myself better, so I got rid of this one, a diet. Even though I was laid off, I was able to save some money, so even though I got some unemployment, when I wasn't working and had that amount deducted, I was putting money away. And now I'm ready to get back to work. I was working on this skill to improve. I realized, hey, I needed a little bit more training for this skill, so when I come back to the workplace, I'll have that emotional toughness. I'll handle the setbacks and say, hey, sir, you should be mad. I would be mad too, even though you're mad. Can we do business? That's what I want to teach you. That's why I want you to watch some of my videos. Don't watch some of the old ones where I talked about how my student loans were $93,711. Car loan was $20,000. How I got forced to start paying back my student loan when I got called one night. I was relaxing, and the lady said, hey, your forbearance is done. Pay, or we're going to take your income tax, or we're going to start garnishing your paycheck. And back then, I was going through probate issues. I owed money from two duplexes I had lost to foreclosures. I had like a high, probably over $10,000, $11,000 to Bank of America on a line of credit. So it was a mess. So I was just only dependent on my income tax return. So I was like, okay, don't take that. That's what I'm trying to use to stay afloat and kind of move things around till I could get out of this. But once she said you had to pay, that's when I got the first job, second job, third job. Stopped doing the weekends, taking a break, just being a total dork. And that's what helped me kind of get through this past couple of weeks. Had a little bit of money saved up, so I didn't have to panic and do anything bizarre like go rush off to try to work at Amazon. I'd die if I worked at Amazon. They gave me a job. I said, I'm not coming in, man. I'd die, man. I couldn't hang. But they got you stooping, moving stuff. Let the robot do it. Robot, I bow to your greatness, because brother man can't do what you do. Go robot. But now's the time. California's open up in May 15th. What are you going to do to get your resume in order? What are you going to get your mind in order? This is the time. You should be like watching videos on education, buying programs, doing everything to make sure when you go and get in front of that person for an interview, or when you start doing that job, it's like nothing. Hey, I'm here for this. And you know how you're going to handle your finances. And like I told you before, once you get laid off from a job, it's going to take you at least 2 years to find an equivalent job. So even if you do get a job, don't get too happy. Like I told you before, one job, one day, one job, another day. And even though you have unemployment, you can still take a job. All they do is to deduct them out from the check. That's what I'm saying. $40, $100, $597. 1995 recession, 2001 recession, 2008 recession. That's 3 recessions. You know, some of these young people are going through they would probably remember back in 2008 when their mommy and daddy got divorced, or they moved from some area that they thought they were high rollers to didn't have any money. Now they're like living like Calamasa or some other place, or Dave had like the cool car, had to downsize the car. Mommy and daddy got divorced, or mommy and daddy was separated, all kind of money problems. They haven't gone through this. They're little kids when that happened. Now they're going through it now. They're turtling, man. They're like the college students. Turtling, man. I didn't think the school would send me home, take my money and make me go home. I didn't know a liquor store would be more popular. Look at the dentist. I need to go to the dentist, and they're about as useless as the schools. They're like, took all the dentist's money, and like, instead of trying to get the dentist office open, they said, well, if you're a dentist, why don't you go get a lottery ticket? Because that'll probably be the only way you get some money, because you can't do anything but emergency work. So it's a mess out there, man. You're going to see the mess. Once the 6.6 million people, that $600 goes away, that's when you're going to feel the stress in the marketplace, and people start wondering, what happened? What did we do? How did that happen? What made you do that? But the doors will be open, so I want you to be the one to get that job. I want you to be the one to be working. And if you don't want to if you don't want to buy my product, join the channel. I know you're saying, I don't want to give him anything, or I've done some programs like this before. It took me 7 years to pass my engineering project. You know, by engineering test. You know, by passing that test, it's at least been like $100,000 to $200,000 worth of money to me to pass that test. So I know what it's like to pay for exams. I went 3 years trying to be cheap, listening to people, trying to get stuff for free. So I finally realized, man, you got to do like the rich people. You got to spend some money. To make the money, to get the money, you got to invest the money. That's what I learned. So, and if you don't want to pay, you don't want to help me, why don't you just subscribe? Subscribe, and if you don't subscribe, share it to someone else, man. Give it to someone who wants to hustle, who wants to make money. People are hurt, man. They're gonna realize how much they're hurting soon. But I want you to be the first one. When their doors open, I want you to be working. I want money to be coming in. Before that, I want you to get your mind right. You're gonna go to be depressed. You're gonna be upset. You're gonna realize people don't want to talk to you anymore. You used to know. Just want to walk you through that. That's what my programs do. If you don't want to do that, you're thinking, hey, I don't want to give him no money. Oh, it's a scam. You subscribe. Join the 100,000 subscriber initiative. My initiative, I need 100,000 subscribers. Yes, I'm asking you to take action. Subscribe today. You're getting free content. I know you got a free check from Trump. You got an extra $600 from Trump. Now you just want to, you're like a Pac-Man. You just think, but eventually you got to put back in the system, man. What are you going to put back in the system to keep the system going? That's what you need to be thinking about. Don't think about what you can get from the system. What can you give to the system? And I'll get you working faster. Because some of you ain't going to be working for a while. So the only way you're going to get back to work, it ain't going to be with your old company. It's going to be with a new company. Subscribe. 100,000 person initiative. $40, $100, $597. This is the last time we're offering this product at this price. It will go up next month. Because after this, I know the first 6.6 million people are going to lose that 600, and then that 20 million behind them, that $600 is going to go away, and that's when you're going to try to flood the marketplace. You realize, Daddy ain't got no money, and my wife's going to leave me, so I need to go do something. Before then, be working. Have the money in place. Have the mind in place. Tell your wife, this is my plan. Don't haphazardly think you're going to become a handyman and drop a ladder in the middle of the freeway thinking you're going to make money. This is the time. Subscribe. 100,000 person initiative. What are you putting in your brain? This is the time. Push it, man. Don't be like a whatever paper on the file. And the majority of you, your company ain't coming back. Disney's not coming back. The movie theaters ain't coming back. So the only way you're going to get money is to make a new job. Subscribe. Join my 100 person initiative campaign today. If not, get the programs. But whatever you do, do something. Because the only way you're going to get back to work if you're laid off, furloughed, is to get a new job. And that means interviewing and sitting in front of some person and selling yourself.